Jackson. I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible.
Nope, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Ready? Cougar 19, go, Rig, go. Street, 19, Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That is fielded at the 13. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Man who played collegiately over in Columbus, Quinshon Judkins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Unlock Lions.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 10-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Ready? Go Street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Now they'll set up to throw. Harrison Phillips. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This brought him out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Jackson now. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. On the handoff, Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender,
and they're going to get to him and take him down, taking back to the other side of midfield. Walter Nolan. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. Wow, this from an even 70 yards away. And as expected, this one's not going to get this. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get it. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Jackson out to his right. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
But I can promise you one thing, that's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Jackson's pass.
60 Maverick. Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
So after 1, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
Ready?
It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready,
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a run. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
The kicker on for the
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. This one, returnable. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Warriors 70, 18 cards, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
Ready? Cowboy! Hurt! Right there, hurt! Panther Street!
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
60 Bison! Check smash!
Back to the air one more time. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. There's a screen set up for Justin. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one caught for Dante Wester. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the draw is Jenkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Hill looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the Bengals are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
70, hot, 18, tight end.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cowboy 80, trap 60, trap 60. Go street.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Bengals will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6.
He'll drop to throw. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Watkins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 40. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The extra point, up and good. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Pass into the hands of the rookie from Florida State. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Pickens. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Out quickly here to Pickens. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down?
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. Oh, that could not have gone worse. They try to let the kicker throw it, but he's taken down, and they're going to surrender the football on down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 20, here's second down and 7.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hurt.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Walter Nolan. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set up, Broncos. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
14 on the pickup. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Dragon 6, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Okay, ready?
Third and goal.
Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Gravity Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught. They've got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
Zombie.